Are you a little panicked about substitutions? You want to hear how I deal with them? Stick around. Hey guys, I'm Katie and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about substitutions. When a customer signs up for the Shipt program, they have three options they can choose as far as when there is a substitution. The first one is no substitutions. The second one is use your best judgment. And the third one is contact me. Let's start with the easy one first, no substitutions. So let's say that there is Ortega corn hard shell tacos on the list. So you're looking in the shelf and you're like, okay, they're all gone. The first thing you want to always take note of is this item on sale in the store itself? Like I shop through Meijer. If you shop wherever it is, Publix, Target even, just because an item is on sale in the store does not necessarily mean that the customer on the Shipt app is getting that sale price. But if it's on sale in the store and the shelf is empty, a good place to look might be the end caps or the middle kind of main aisle of the grocery store where they put sale items. So check there first. If you don't find them there, then I would flag down an associate and I would say, can you please check if there's any more of these in the back? They go look, let's say, nope, they're all out. Okay, so no substitutions means no substitutions. You mark it not found and you move on. Okay, so the second option, use your best judgment. So I've already looked on the shelf, they're empty. I've already checked the end caps. I've already looked at that middle aisle of the sale items and I still can't find it. So use your best judgment. So I go back to the taco aisle. I'm looking at all the shells. I'm going to just look for a similar size or a count of shells that they want and maybe just a different brand like, I don't know, what is it, Old El Paso or any other brand that has a corn hard shell taco with about the same number of tacos. I'm going to get that one. So you can go ahead and scan that. I think you can hit substitute and you can hit the scan feature and you can scan the new item instead of having to type. I used to type it all in the search box, which you can do that too. And there you go. Okay, now the third one is contact me. You've checked the shelf, you've done all those steps we said before, and now it's time to contact the customer. I will say everybody has their own preference, but for me, I like to ask the customer as I come across items that are out of stock. Some people like to save them all for the end, but I find if I send them a text, I can go shop for other things while I'm waiting for a response on that specific item, on what they would like me to substitute or not substitute, and I can come back to it later. I find that one text about a whole bunch of things, like let's just say you have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, hopefully not, but 5 substitutions, I feel like that's too long of a text and kind of just too much information all at once. Maybe overwhelming for them to answer. I would rather just do them one at a time. Let's say you send a text, you don't get a response, you've gotten everything else, and so then the next step is to call the customer. So call, I haven't actually had to call anybody yet. Normally they do respond over text, but let's just say they don't answer, or they say don't call, only text, but they don't answer. I'm going to kind of take a look at, let's use the same example of the taco shells. If the whole rest of the shop is full of ground beef, taco seasoning, tomatoes, lettuce, sour cream, all the usual suspects for tacos, I'm going to kind of assume that's their dinner for the night. So instead of saying, well, they didn't answer, there wasn't the item they wanted, so I'm just gonna mark not found and keep going, I might in that circumstance get them a substitution like another brand of the taco shells, so they're not stuck with no dinner for the night. That's kind of what I would do, because if it was me, I know how it can get if you're a mom and you got kids running around, you don't hear your phone, whatever the case may be, but then I don't want to end up with no dinner for the night and still have to figure that out. So kind of, yes, it's contact them, but if you don't get a hold of them, then it turns into sometimes use your best judgment. I'm not saying always. There are cases that I would not do that. And for me personally, I think anytime the customer is getting all organic, let's say fruit or vegetables, and they don't have any, you contact them, they don't answer, I'm probably not going to substitute. If they said organic tomatoes, I'm not going to substitute for regular tomatoes, because a lot of people use organic products for strong reasons. So I personally would not substitute non-organic, and maybe even the reverse, because some people are like, no, I don't want organic anything. So in that case, I probably would just say not found. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye. If no, not if. A big... Bleh. I forgot what I was saying. No, I don't want to say that. Do people have to be outside when I'm recording?